So before last year, I'd basically never left the country. This was actually very stressful for me because as a kid there's only two things on your mind: playtime and distinctive cartoons. I wanted to go to Disneyland, alongside the strong desire to be a mermaid, a witch, a cowgirl. I think as a child Florida was the only place I really wanted to go because my friend got to go and she got to swim with dolphins and I wanted to be a dolphin. As I got older that expanded. I wanted to see the ruins of Rome, the romance of Paris, the Japaneseness of Japan. I can't really explain that one other than I was obsessed with anime and I therefore wanted to go to Japan, but I probably would have been very disappointed because I'd have got off the plane and realised there was no one actually with green hair and cat ears. Anyway, aside from a year 10 trip where we went to a theme park in France called Parc Astérix, I'd barely left my own town. But then it all changed. Not only did I move to a university 7 hours away from my actual home to farmland, but I also got to go to two countries, Spain and Germany. Admittedly, I preferred Germany purely for the fact that in Spain I was a little worse for wear. Don't get sick in a hot country, just don't. It was fun though. I went with one of my best friends, Ali, and her family, who are like a second family to me. And bear in mind I'd never left England, so absolutely everything was mesmerising to me. I saw a palm tree. Wow! I saw a Spanish person talking Spanish. Wow! I saw a sea that was actually blue. Wow! Was that convincing? And then there was my friend who was just like, seen it all before. Her mum was just as mesmerised as me though, so that made me happy. It was amazing. The hotel was gorgeous, the people were Spanish, there was paella. It wasn't even that bad when I got sick because I just sprawled out on the balcony and listened to the evening's entertainment while my friend pet my hair and sung Soft Kitty to me. Thanks, Ali. However, I think my favourite part of Spain was the fact that they had ice cream shops open until 1 AM and it was good ice cream. Germany, on the other hand, oh man, I literally have the worst health on holidays. Okay, so what you need to know about me is I love bread. We went to this part of Germany called Zempin where my grandparents live and nobody speaks English. Understandably. You go to the bigger cities and it's more likely that they speak English, and in German they say hello, and people kept saying hello to me and I'd get really excited and jump straight into English conversation and they'd just stand there and look terrified because I speak really fast. I'm sorry, Germany. Anyway, the hotel we stayed in and the one we stayed in before that, and basically everywhere we went, there was bread. Lots and lots of bread. And I love bread. But unfortunately, I paid the price. I ended up having killer stomach pains, and this German woman was doing everything she could to help me, but obviously there was a language barrier, so all she could really do was offer me tea. It actually helped a bit though. Magic tea. But still, I had to go to hospital in a country where I couldn't understand much for eating too much bread. I got to have a sonogram though, that was kind of cool. And my Oma was there to translate, but sometimes she'd just turn to me and talk in German and I had to just sit there and smile until she realised. Oma means grandma in German, by the way. My favourite part of Germany though was Berlin. The hotel we were staying in was amazing, the beds were so comfortable, and I loved what they did with the Berlin Wall and how they'd taken their history and turned it into art. I also got to see my first panda at their zoo. I loved it. I actually did a few vloggy things up there, so I might put up those videos maybe one day. Oh my god, also look what my Oma gave me in Germany. Huh? Huh? His name is Taxi. It means pawsy in German, or something like that. I definitely want to go back to Berlin, although the architecture scared me at night. And I really want to go to Paris. I've talked to my friend Abby about going next year, but if that doesn't happen I might cry. So yes, next stop, Paris. Je suis allée Paris. Yeah, French is something I need to work on too. Until next time, mon chéri. I promise this terrible French won't be a constant. Bye! Oh my god, also I got this in Spain. Ready? Ready? So satisfying.